Ram 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 Sarvebhyaha. Welcome to learning to chant Sriman-Narayaneeyam, class 125. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje, gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave, na guroti guru mama pahi guru. Shri Kanto Matulo Yasya Janani Sarvamangala Karo Deva Tam Vande Kunjarananam Pitambaram Karavimodaki Yami. We shall revise dashakam 73 that we Ram Ram. Sorry, I think just for a few seconds the net went. Now, Chitra Sumant, you can start the revision at 73rd dashakam.
Nishamayatavathayanavaartam bhrishamartah pashupalabalikastaha kimidam kathanvitimaha samaveta paridevitanya kurvan karunanidhiresha nandasunuhu kathamasman visrajedananyanathaha batanah kimudaivamevamasīt iti tastvatgatamanasa vilepuhu charamaprahare pratishthamaanah sahapitra nijamitra-mandalaischa paritapabharam nitam vinina shamayishyan vyamuchas sakhayamekam Achiradupayami sannidhim vaha bhavita sadhumayaiva sangamashrihi amritambu nimajjayishye drutamityashvasita vadhurakarshihi Savishadabharam sayachnyamuchaihi atiduram vanitabhirikshyamanah mridu taddishi patayan apangan sabalo krura rathena nirgato bhuh.
Shloka 6, Ramya.
Anasa bahulena vallavanam manasa chanugato dhavallabanam vanamartamrigam vishanna vriksham samatito yamuna tatimayasi niyamaya nimajyavarinitvam abhivikshyatharathe gandineyah Vivasho jani kinvidam vibhoste nanu chitram tvavalokanam samantat punaresha nimajya punyashali purusham tvam paramam bhujanga bhoge arikambu gadam bujaisphurantam surasiddhaugha paritamaluloke satada paramatma saukhya sindhau vinimagna pranuvan prakara bhedaihi अविलोक्य पुनश्च हर्षसिन्धोः अनुवृत्त्या पुलकावृतो ययौ त्वाम् किमुशीतलिमा महाञ्जले यत् पुलकोऽसाविति चोदितेन तेन अतिहर्षनिरुत्तरेण सार्धं रथवासी पवनेश पाहि मां त्वम् इति श्रीमन्नारायणीये श्रीकृष्णस्य मथुरा प्रस्थानवर्णनं नाम 370तमं दशकं समाप्तं। नारायणाखिलगुरो भगवन्नमस्ते।
Now we shall start with the 74th dashakam. This dashakam is in chandas shardula vikriditam. We have seen this chandas multiple times, starting from the second dashakam before. We have seen this chandas, which is 19 letters, and the pause is set after 12 letters. And this is where now Akrura has come. Krishna is going to Mathura. He is entering the Mathura Puri, 74th dashakam. Now we shall begin. संप्राप्तः मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे
तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन्
आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैः यातः पुरीम् ईक्षितुम् प्रापो राजपथम् चिरश्रुतिधृत व्यालोक कौतूहलस्त्री पुंसोद्यदगण्य पुण्यनिगलैः आकृष्यमाणः नु किं सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन् आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैः यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम् प्रापो राजपथम् चिरश्रुतिधृत
चिरश्रुतिधृत
व्यालोककौतूहल
व्यालोककौतूहल व्यालोककौतूहल
स्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य
स्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य स्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य
पुण्यनिगलैः
पुण्यनिगलैः पुण्यनिगलैः
आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम्
आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम् आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम्
सम्प्राप्तो मथुरान् दिनार्धविगमे
सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे
तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन्
तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन् तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन्
सम्प्राप्तो मथुरान् दिनार्धविगमे तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन्
सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन् सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन्
आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैः
आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैः आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैः
यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम्
यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम् यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम्
आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैर्यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम्
आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैर्यातः पुरीमीक्षितुम् आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैर्यातः पुरीं ईक्षितुम्
प्रापो राजपथम्
प्रापो राजपथम् प्रापो राजपथम्
चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्यपुण्यनिगलैः
चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य पुण्यनिगलैः चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य पुण्यनिगलैः
आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम्
आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम् आकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम्
प्रापो राजपथम् चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्यपुण्यनिगलैराकृष्यमाणोऽनु किम्
प्रापो राजपथं चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्यपुण्यनिगलैराकृष्यमाणो नु किम् प्रापो राजपथं चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्यपुण्यनिगलैराकृष्यमाणो नु किम् सम्प्राप्तो मथुरां दिनार्धविगमे तत्रान्तरस्मिन् वसन् आरामे विहिताशनः सखिजनैर्यातः पुरीं ईक्षितुम् पुरीमीक्षितुम् प्रापो राजपथं चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्रीपुंसोद्यतगण्य पुण्यनिगलैराकृष्यमाणो नु किम्
नेक्स्ट श्लोक विद्यालक्ष्मी
राम राम गुरुजी।
त्वत्पाद
त्वत्पाद वत्पाद
द्युतिवत्
द्युतिवत् द्युतिवत्
सरागसुभगाः
सरागसुभगाः सरागसुभगाः
त्वन्मूर्तिवत्
त्वन्मूर्तिवत् त्वन्मूर्तिवत्
योषितः
योषितः योषितः
सम्प्राप्ताः
सम्प्राप्ताः
विलसत्पयोधररुचः
विलसत्पयोधररुचः विलसत्पयोधररुचः
लोलाः
लोलाः लोलाः
भवद्दृष्टिवत्
भवद्दृष्टिवत् भवद्दृष्टिवत्
हारिण्यः
हारिण्यः हारिण्यः
त्वदुरस्थलीवत्
त्वदुरस्थलीवत् त्वदुरस्थलीवत्
अयिते
अयिते अयिते
मन्दस्मित
मन्दस्मित मन्दस्मित
प्रौढिवत्
प्रौढिवत् प्रौढिवत्
नैर्मल्य
नैर्मल्य नैर्मल्य
उल्लसिताः
उल्लसिताः उल्लसिताः
कचौघ
कचौघ कचौघ
रुचिवत्
रुचिवत् रुचिवत्
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्
त्वत्पादद्युतिवत् त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्
सरागसुभगाः
सरागसुभगाः सरागसुभगाः
त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत् सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्
पयोधररुचः
पयोधररुचः पयोधररुचः
लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत् लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
हारिण्यः
हारिण्यः हारिण्यः
त्वदुरस्थलीवत्
त्वदुरस्थलीवत् त्वदुरस्थलीवत्
अयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
अयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत् अयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः
कचौघरुचिवत्
कचौघरुचिवत् कचौघरुचिवत्
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगाः
त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगाः त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगाः
त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत् त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगास्त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगास्त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगास्त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचः
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचः सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचः
लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत् लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचो लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचो लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत् सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचो लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत्
हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते
हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते
मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत् मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत् हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत्
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवत्
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवत् नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवत्
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
राजत्कलापाश्रिताः राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवद्राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवद्राजत्कलापाश्रिताः नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवद्राजत्कलापाश्रिताः त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगास्त्वन्मूर्तिवद्योषितः सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचो लोला भवद्दृष्टिवत् हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत् नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिवत् राजत्कलापाश्रिताः
Good. Move on to shloka 3. तासाम्
तासाम् तासाम्
आकलयन्
आकलयन् आकलयन्
अपाङ्गबलनैः
अपाङ्गवलनैः
मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुत
मोर्दं प्रहर्षाभृत
प्रहर्षाद्भुत
मोर्दं प्रहर्षाद्भुत मोर्दं प्रहर्षाद्
मोदं not मोर्दं
मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुत प्रहर्षाद्भुत
व्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन् कस्ते दास्यति
राजकीयवसनं
याहीति तेनोदितः सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षम् आहृताः सोऽप्याप पुण्यां गतिम् तासामाकलयन् अपाङ्गवलनैः मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकम् कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन् प्रार्थयन् कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सोऽप्याप पुण्यां गतिम् तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदम्
तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदम्
प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु
प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु
तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन्
तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन् तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन्
जनेषु तत्र
रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन्
तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन्
तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन् तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन्
कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनम्
कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनम् कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनम्
याहीति तेनोदितः कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः
कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः
सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः
सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः
सोऽप्यापपुण्यां गतिम् सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सोऽप्यापपुण्यां गतिम्
सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सोऽप्यापपुण्यां गतिम् सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सोऽप्यापपुण्यां गतिम् तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित् पटीं प्रार्थयन् कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृताः सोऽप्यापपुण्यां गतिम्
राम राम नेक्स्ट चित्रा सुमंत श्लोका 4 भूयो वायकम् एकमायत मतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं
वेषोचितं
दाश्वांसं
दाश्वांसं दाश्वांसं
स्वपदं निनेथ
स्वपदं निनेथ स्वपदं निनेथ
सुकृतं
सुकृतं सुकृतं
को वेद
को वेद को वेद
जीवात्मनां
जीवात्मनां जीवात्मनां
मालाभिः
मालाभिः मालाभिः
स्तबकैः
स्तबकैः स्तबकैः
तवैरपि
स्तवैरपि स्तवैरपि
पुनर्मालाकृता
पुनर्मालाकृता पुनर्मालाकृता
मानितः
मानितः मानितः
भक्तिं तेन
भक्तिन्तेन भक्तिन्तेन
वृतान्दिदेशिथ
वृतान्दिदेशिथ वृतान्दिदेशिथ
परां लक्ष्मीं
परां लक्ष्मीं
च लक्ष्मीपते
च लक्ष्मीपते च लक्ष्मीपते
भूयो वायकं
भूयो वायकं भूयो वायकम्
एकमायतमतिं
एकमायतमतिम् एकमायतमतिम्
तोषेण वेषोचितं
तोषेण वेषोचितं तोषेण वेषोचितं
दाश्वांसं
दाश्वांसं स्वपदम् राम राम
again something happened anyway. We'll start continue second line. Dashvamsam swapadam
दाश्वांसं स्वपदम् दाश्वांसं स्वपदम्
निनेथ सुकृतं
निनेथ सुकृतं निनेथ सुकृतं
को वेद जीवात्मनां
को वेद जीवात्मनां को वेद जीवात्मनां
मालाभिस्तबकैः
मालाभिस्तबकैः मालाभिस्तबकैः
स्तवैरपि पुनः
स्तवैरपि पुनः स्तवैरपि पुनः
मालाकृता मानितः
मालाकृता मानितः मालाकृता मानितः
भक्तिं तेन वृत्ताम्
भक्तिन्तेन वृतां भक्तिन्तेन वृतां
दिदेशिथ पराम्
दिदेशिथ परां दिदेशिथ परां
लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते
लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते
भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिम्
भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिम् भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिम्
तोषेण वेषोचितं
तोषेण वेषोचितं तोषेण वेषोचितं
भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं
भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं
द्वाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतम्
दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं
को वेद जीवात्मनाम्
को वेद जीवात्मनां को वेद जीवात्मनां
दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं को वेद जीवात्मनाम्
दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं को वेद जीवात्मनां दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं को वेद जीवात्मनाम्
मालाभिस्तबकैस्तवैरपि पुनः
मालाभिस्तपकैस्तवैरपि पुनः मालाभिस्तपकैस्तवैरपि पुनः
मालाकृता मानितः
मालाकृता मानितः मालाकृता मानितः
मालाभिस्तबकैस्तवैरपि पुनर्मालाकृता मानितः
मालाभिस्तबकैस्तवैरपि पुनर्मालाकृता मानितः मालाभिस्तबकैस्तवैरपि पुनर्मालाकृता मानितः
भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ पराम्
भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां
लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते
लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते
भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते
भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं को वेद जीवात्मनां मालाभिस्तबकैस्तवैरपि पुनर्मालाकृता मानितः भक्तिं तेन वृतां दिदेशिथ परां लक्ष्मीं च लक्ष्मीपते.
Good. We shall stop with this shloka today because there are a couple of things to do. One is I have an announcement to make. Then we have another announcement from the side of Vyoma to make. And then at the end, I will repeat all these 4 shlokas and we will take questions from the students as usual. So first, the announcement from my side is this of so next weekend, next Saturday, there is multiple Narayaneeyam Parayanam. That is the Narayaneeyam Parayanam for non-stop 12 hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Chennai. It is an attempt at a record. There is a Universal Achievers Book of Records and a Future Kalam's Book of Records. And this attempt at that record. And I will be there as a witness for this. So that is next Saturday. So today is September, the 3rd of September. On the 10th of September, this event is going to take place. So those who are in and around Chennai can directly come on that day whenever it is convenient for you. You may come and attend it in person. This will also be streamed live on YouTube, and others can take part in it through the online mode. So next weekend, because of this function in the evening, the class, we mostly will have a revision class. Anyway, we have to revise these 25 dashakams, 51 to 75 over 2 classes. So most probably the first 12 dashakam, 12, 13 dashakams from 51 to 62, 63, the revision will happen next time from the same. So the class timing class will be there, but it will be a revision class by the panelists and some other students. So revision class will take place. Most probably we might not be having new shlokas next weekend. So this from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. thrice Narayaneeyam Parayanam will be there at this particular event. Those who want to come can note down the address that is given on the slide. Also, I will send this thing on Telegram. Those who are there can make note of that also. So Srimati Priya Ayyappan is the one who is leading this. They have she has been teaching Narayaneeyam for long in Chennai. So many students have learned under her. She and the students together are conducting this event. So many other people are also attending. Those who can come there and witness this event and be partake of Guru Ayyappan's grace. So that is one announcement from my side. Now we also have vyoma-sanskritta-pathasala, which is from Vyoma side. Most of you might have seen it pop up on the website. If you open the website itself, it pops up. So it is a part of children's persona. So Vyoma is doing a lot to get children, and a lot of events are being conducted for the children itself. So we have a separate wing for children's persona itself, where we cater specifically to children's courses. So we have with us Srimati Rajalakshmi Nandakumar here, who will give you an introduction to this VSVP, which is vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. And if you have a couple of questions also, you can put on chat or ask her directly. She will give an introduction about what this is. And then we will have, after she finishes, then we will record our first 4 shlokas, today's stotra, and then we will take students' question answers also. Over to you, Ashwini.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shankararamaji. One second. Namaste to all of you here. We are from the children's persona team, as Shankararamaji just said. And as Shankararamaji just said, we've been coming up with a lot of courses, a lot of programs, a lot of workshops for children. And after a lot of thought process and a lot of planning, Vyoma has come up with a course called Vyoma-Sanskritta-Pathasala for children to instill Sanskritam, Samskriti, and Samskara. So I will be sharing a small presentation. Just give me a moment. So as you all know, children, until they are teens, they have this wonderful absorbent mind, which practically absorbs everything like a sponge. So after a lot of thought process, we felt that Sanskritam, Samskriti, and Samskara should be given to children right from a very young age, when all these values are getting established in children. And that's how vyoma-sanskrit-pathasala has come up. So what is VSVP, or vyoma-sanskrit-pathasala? So it's a daily online curriculum for children between 6 and 13 years of age to inculcate and expose them to Sanskritam, Samskriti, and Samskara. And it is a 3-staged program, and each stage will run for about 1.5 years. And there are 3 stages in this program, which will be Shravanananda, Vicharananda, and Acharananda. So as you all know, children whenever they start off, they learn only by listening, right? So the first stage is listening, where children will be exposed to a lot of listening skills. And the next stage, once they've learned enough, then it is up to them to be able to think and process things in their mind. So that is Vicharananda. And the third stage would be Acharananda, where they live the teaching. So this this entire program will run for about 5 years. And the classes are planned for 1 hour every weekday evening. And what are the subjects that will be taught as part of VSVP? So we have 2 core subjects, which is Sanskrit and shlokas. So in Sanskrit, we will be exposing children to writing skills, listening skills, reading skills, and also we'll be exposing them to vocabulary and basics of Sanskrit grammar. And children will also be taught to chant various shlokas like Nitya Prarthana, various Nitya Prarthana shlokas, stotrams, Bhagavad Gita, and Sahasranamas like Vishnu Sahasranamam, we will be exposing the children. So other than the core subjects, which the children have to take, the children have a choice to select 1 or all the elective subjects, 1, 2, 3, or all of the elective subjects. So the first one is bhajans and Shishu Gitani, that children will be exposed to Sanskrit Sampradaya bhajans, Sanskrit songs, Sanskrit rhymes. And the next one would be stories, where children will be exposed to stories from Panchatantra, Itihasas, Puranas, Thala Puranas, about sadhus, about Bharat, basically. So in one session of the stories, we'll be covering all of this. And the other one is Indian cultural concepts, where we will be exposing children to why we do, how we do, and what we do in our culture. And we also have activities as one of the sessions, where children will be exposed to different art and craft activities. And they will even be exposed to different, workshops such as yoga, meditation, and all of that. So that will be part of the activities. And okay, so how do I, if you're interested, if you know of people, if you know of family members or friends or acquaintances who will be interested in this course, you may log into www.sanskritfromhome.org. And in fact, right now in our website, we have this pop-up for vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. So you can just click on the pop-up, and then it will take you to its corresponding learning course page. And there you can go and then enroll yourself. And the last day to enroll for this course would be the 8th of September, Thursday. So after you log in, so this enrollment is actually for the interview process. So we will be, there'll be a discussion and an interview with the parents to understand what they feel about this course. And then we will be selecting students for this course after the interview process. So the enrollment here would be to enroll for the interview process. Plus, we also have an open house that we will be conducting on Friday, the 9th of September, between 8 and 9 p.m. IST, to clarify all the questions that parents, children, and anybody has with respect to this course. And if you're not able to attend the open house on Friday, we also have one scheduled on Saturday, the 10th of September, between 8 and 9 p.m. IST. And we will be sharing the link to this open house on the learning page on the day of the meeting. So once you enroll, all this information would be available. Plus, you can directly go to the learning page and then get more details about this in the learning page. Well, you may want to know why Vyoma has curated this program. As I also briefly mentioned before I started this presentation, this is to lay very strong foundation in learning Sanskrit language in children, because children have such good language learning skills at a young age, and it's very easy for them to learn languages. And to also expose children to Indic knowledge systems. And this course will also inculcate right values, which is very, very essential for the child's overall development. And children need to be able to understand their culture very well. And so if they have this exposure right from a very young age, then it gives them a wonderful foundation to understand their culture and then own up to their culture. So they are very proud of their roots, they're proud of their culture and heritage. And last but not the least, to make them cultural ambassadors of Bharat and future Sanskritam, Samskriti and Samskara leaders. So we have a request that you please help us spread this word, because there are many parents and children who may be looking out for these courses. And our humble request to all of you is to be able to spread this word to all. Thank you. If you have any questions, and with Shankararamaji's permission, I can answer a few questions if you have.
If you have any questions, you can just raise your hand and we can just please share the presentation. Okay, I will share a WhatsApp message on the Telegram group or Narayaneeyam Telegram group. We have a WhatsApp message which I will share on the Telegram group, and you can forward it to your contacts. So that it was.
Thank you so much, Shankar.
So a person has a question: is the age group strictly followed? My son is 15 years. Can he join?
Well, you can write to us about this. If it's possible, would you be able to write to us about it? I can even give you the email ID, which is right there in the presentation, which is sanskritfromhome@vyomalabs.in. If you can write to us, we'll definitely respond.
So any such queries you can surely, and Kaveri K, if you have a question, you can speak. Kaveri K.
I too had the same question. My son is 2008 born.
Okay.
So he's already attended a similar course. But what I would like to, he's into bhajans and singing, but I would like him to get some, he's also learning Vedas. So I would like him to get some exposure in learning Sanskrit. And yeah, so he's did part of some courses, so he has quite a fair knowledge about various shlokams and all that.
Okay.
So, but this age limit was something which was bothering me. So I'll write to you. So probably maybe a partial course or something. Maybe you can suggest once I give you some details about my child.
Sure.
So we can see.
Please write to us. We'll definitely respond to you. Please write to us.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ram. So there is one more person asking, since they live in the US, they're interested to know if the class is conducted on a weekday. How is the timing for the class?
Actually, we are planning something for the US as well, but it's still in the pipeline. It'll be great if you're available and if you can attend the open house. You can just enroll and then attend the open house. The enrollment is only to attend the open house. It'll be great to have you there in the open house.
So yeah, Priyadarshini, you can attend the open house. It's for parents. Then you can take it forward. You can ask the questions there, and then you can take discussions, because we usually have separate programs in the kids persona for US and for India, which has been the case.
It's definitely in the pipeline. Definitely it's in the pipeline. Yes. And Shruti ji, she asked me, would this course be offered next year as well? Yes, that's the plan. the plan is to offer this course every year. So yes, the answer to that question would be yes.
Priyadarshini, if you have a question, you can ask.
Namaste, Guruji. Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Yes. My child is 5.5 years old right now. This is the right age. I believe that he can join this course. And the main thing is like I have been learning things with Vyoma in the past 4 years. And he has completed 1 year of Bala Gokulam with National Sanskrit University from Kiran Bhatt. Actually, the spoken Sanskrit part he has learned 1 year, 4.5 years he joined there. So I'm very much interested in this program. The only thing, if you are offering this course during the evening time of us, it's really great. Once they come from the school, Monday to Thursday, that timing, it is like during the weekday. I'm very happy now. The burden will not be the education things, what the homework and all. He is going to join. He has started his kindergarten only here. So it is perfect time, and he can invest the time properly to learn the stuff. So I really wanted to know the timing is only thing. If you are offering it in the evening, Indian evening time, then we cannot join. That would be our school time here. So that's only thing. So definitely I highly encourage you to please start a course. And the timing, that's also we can make use, the children can make use out. He's at the right age based on your, it's like what you're offering, 6 to 13.
Sure. Yes, the plan is definitely to have 2 batches, one for India and one for the US. So we're not going to be combining India and US batch. So I request you to, write to us. I've also sent the email ID on the chat. I'd request that you write to us. We'll definitely have your request and suggestion in the mind. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't want to grab any more time of Shankararamaji's. If you have any questions, please write to us. We will definitely get back to you with respect to this. Thank you so much for letting us present this, Shankararamaji. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.
So we will finish the recitation of these 4 shlokas for recording purpose, and then we will take any questions related to Narayani. Samprapto mathuran dinardha vigame tatrantarasmin basan arame vihitashanas sakhi janair purimikshitum प्रापो राजपथं चिरश्रुतिधृतव्यालोककौतूहलस्त्री पुंसोऽद्यदगण्यपुण्यनिगलैराकृष्यमाणो नु किम् त्वत्पादद्युतिवत्सरागसुभगास्त्वन्मूर्तिवत्योषितः सम्प्राप्ता विलसत्पयोधररुचो लोलाभवद्दृष्टिवत् हारिण्यस्त्वदुरस्थलीवदयिते मन्दस्मितप्रौढिवत् नैर्मल्योल्लसिताः कचौघरुचिभद्राजत्कलापाश्रिताः तासामाकलयन्नपाङ्गवलनैर्मोदं प्रहर्षाद्भुतव्यालोलेषु जनेषु तत्र रजकं कञ्चित्पटीं प्रार्थयन् कस्ते दास्यति राजकीयवसनं याहीति तेनोदितः सद्यस्तस्य करेण शीर्षमहृथाः सोऽप्यापपुण्याङ्गतिम् भूयो वायकमेकमायतमतिं तोषेण वेषोचितं दाश्वांसं स्वपदन्निनेथ सुकृतं को वेद जीवात्मनाम् मालाभिस्तवकैस्तवैरपि पुनर्मालाकृता मानितः Bhaktintena vritanti deshitha paran lakshmin cha lakshmipate. So those are today's shlokas. Any questions related to Narayaneeyam, you can raise your hands. Pushyaja. He completed only 4 shlokas, so you should not have many questions.
Ram Guruji, I am Kalyani.
Yes, yes.
In today's class, in the second verse, in the last line, Nairmalyol Lasita Kachauga Ruchivat. In my book, it is written as Brajat Kala Pashritaha. There is one Ib, Brajat.
Oh, Brajat. And I think that is also fine. Both Rajat and Brajat will kind of, we can put both the meanings with similar meanings in this context. So it is fine, Brajat. But I think it's a little more difficult to say Ruchi, but Brajat Kala. Okay. Both are correct, Pathas. We will stick to Rajat Kala Pashrita.
Oh, okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Any other questions, any other comments? If none, I think last class there was, okay, many of them have exited. Nevertheless, in this 6th shloka, in 73rd dashakam, in my recording, when I recorded the whole dashakam, I think in the last time I have said Yamuna Tatam Ayasihi. It is Yamuna Tatim. The script is correct. And when I taught it correctly. I might have recorded it wrongly in the full dashakam recording. So I will try to correct it, but once it's uploaded to YouTube, I think it is difficult to correct that on YouTube in the recording. So please make note of it and keep it as Yamuna Tati Mayasi only. It is not Tatam. It is Yamuna Tati Mayasi. That is the correct part. That's how it should be said. Srilata, you can talk.
Namaskaram, Guruji. What is the chandas for today's?
Today's is Shardula Vikriditam. The 19-letter chandas, we have seen it. It is the same as second dashakam. We have seen it multiple other times also, like in this Narasimha Avatara, Parashurama Avatara.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Ram Sarvebhyaha. We will meet again next Saturday for the revision class, most probably revision class, and then continue as usual. Namas Sarvebhyaha Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.